Anyone who watches ghost hunting or paranormal investigation shows can find the spookiest real spirits in the nation. Tourists are said to be frightened by the Whaley House, the Winchester Mystery House, and Lizzie Borden's Fall River House. In this video, we are going to talk about 10 most haunted houses in the world. 10. Château de Brissac, Maine-et-Loire, France. Giant of the Loire Valley is France's tallest castle, with 7 levels, 204 chambers, and a 200-seat opera theater. King Louis XIII visited the fortress built by the Counts of Anjou in 1620. La Dame Verte, King Charles VII's illegitimate child, was slain in the chateau after her husband caught her having an affair. She arrives in the chapel's tower room wearing a green robe with eye and nostril holes. When not appearing, she groans throughout the palace. The chateau, now a popular hotel, conducts activities including a Christmas market and wine tastings. Those who remain the night will be rewarded with antique furnished accommodations. 9. Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. Christopher William Crawley, a wealthy landowner, constructed a late Victorian house with exquisite cast iron latticework in 1876. It is reputed to be the spookiest mansion in Australia. Select a ghost from the list. The young stable boy perished in a fire, the maid fell over the balcony, and the young child slid down the stairs. The most active ghost is that of the caretaker's son, who was found chained for 40 years next to his mother's dead body. Present day, the mansion is now a bed and breakfast where guests can learn about the house's terrible past after supper and a ghost tour. Those with enough courage are welcome to spend the night at the unsettling mansion. 8. Bangor Fort, Rajasthan, India. Bangor Fort, the ruins of a fort city from the 17th century, has 3 fascinating stories. Don't be fooled by the beauty of India's most haunted fort. Ratnavati, the spurned princess, and Singhiya, the magician, are spirits. Legend says he died when she tossed away the enchanted oil he'd hoped would win her heart. Not before cursing the palace and its occupants to die without reincarnation. A local ascetic whose property the fort overshadowed cursed it, according to legend. Whoever builds a roof for the fort appears to fail. Bangor Fort, nicknamed House of Ghosts, is an archaeological site. A guide can take you around and explain its history. Locals believe that anyone who spends the night in the ruins won't be found. 7. Myrtles Plantation, USA. Myrtles Plantation, northwest of New Orleans, with a 125-foot veranda. A large French crystal chandelier stands above the stained glass foyer door. Sightings: 10 individuals were murdered there. Chloe, whose boyfriend amputated her ear, is the most famous. She's been seen wearing a green turban and watching travelers sleep. In a recent shot, Ghost Girl may be seen peering out the window. A youngster was heard bouncing on the beds, a soldier, a voodoo priestess, and a shot in the chest prior owner were heard stumbling up the stairs. Despite being America's most haunted property, the estate is now a 12-room B&B. The region also offers twilight ghost tours and regular pier cruises. A new restaurant will provide fresh local cuisine. 6. Dragsholm Slot, Denmark. One of Denmark's oldest fortresses, Dragsholm Slot, or Dragsholm Castle, was constructed in 1215 and is thought to be the most haunted castle in all of Europe. In the 16th and 17th centuries, it was restored in the Baroque style, with portions of its housing noble and clergy prisoners. The spirit world, the Earl of Bothwell, Mary Queen of Scots' husband, who passed away there as a prisoner, is one of at least 100 ghosts that are claimed to linger around the castle. The White Lady's skeleton, which was discovered by workers in a wall in 1930, may also be seen wandering the hallways. The castle has been transformed into an extravagant hotel with lavish suites and a Michelin-starred restaurant selling food made in the area. For a truly terrifying experience, book a ghost tour that includes a 2-night stay, a tour of the spooky residence, and supper at the fine dining establishment. The hotel offers a guided tour of the history of the building. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. 5. The Whaley House Museum, San Diego. James Yankee Jim Robinson was hanged by his neck in 1852 for the crime of gross larceny. A few years after Robinson's death, Thomas and Anna Whaley constructed a home there, and soon after that, Yankee Jim's spirit started to haunt the area. It's said that the house has been filled with the sound of his footsteps. There are more ghosts in the area besides Yankee Jim, including Mr. and Mrs. Whaley, a little girl, and even the family dog. The U.S. Commerce Department classified the Whaley House as haunted in the 1960s because it is so unsettling. Visit the Whaley House Museum with Ghosts and Gravestones, which will soon provide evening tours of the building for thrill seekers. Visit the tour operator's website to learn the opening dates. 4. House of Death, New York City, New York. Except for one brownstone on West 10th Street, Greenwich Village has some of the world's most desirable real estate. The townhouse is claimed to be haunted by 22 people who either lived there or died there, including a 6-year-old child slain by her adoptive father. Because it's in NYC, the house has notable residents. Mark Twain reportedly lived there in 1900. Jan Bryant Bartell writes of living in the top-floor unit in Spindrift, Spray from a Psychic Sea. New York ghosts visit this street on its citywide tour, but you can't get inside the building because it has private flats. 3. Winchester Mystery House, San Jose. The San Jose, California, Victorian home is haunted by Winchester rifle killers. Sarah Winchester, widow of the gun company's founder and heir, built room after chamber to house the ghosts. Winchester didn't just build rooms, she developed a rabbit hole-like maze of tunnels, staircases, and chambers. The house features 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 47 fireplaces, 40 stairs, 13 baths, and 9 kitchens, per ABC News. Since Winchester's death in 1922, the mansion has offered ghost tours. The podcast 99% Invisible suggested that Winchester just liked architecture and kept building rooms without demolishing the old ones. New health and safety regulations make the home tour ready. 2. Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast, Massachusetts. In 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were discovered dead, the victims of an axe-wielding psychopath. Lizzie was the primary suspect in the eyes of the police. Although Lizzie was placed on trial for the crimes and found not guilty, she continued to live with remorse for the rest of her life. She is claimed to haunt the Fall River, Massachusetts home where her father and stepmother were killed, and it has been stated that her soul giggles at the top of the stairs. Devoted visitors can spend the night listening for Lizzie's ghost, the spirits of her murdered parents, or the echoes of the maid's screams after she found them dead in their beds at the house, which is now a museum and bed and breakfast. Visitors who are unable to visit the mansion in person can nevertheless experience a similarly spooky virtual tour. 1. Villisca Axe Murder House, Villisca, Iowa. The only thing to do in the tiny Iowa hamlet of Villisca visits the Axe Murder House. An axe killed the entire family in the Whitewood-built home in 1912, including 4 children and 2 young friends. A state lawmaker from Iowa was among the suspects, but no one was ever put on trial. They are said to have haunted the mansion in their afterlives, seeking revenge. Travelers interested in experiencing the paranormal can go on excursions or stay the night to see what creeps. The house is currently open and provides overnight lodging with established health and safety standards. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of the number 1 spot? Hit us up in the comments and let's chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thanks for watching.